Hey everybody, welcome back to Hood's Custom Shop. So today guys, I want to show you how I set up this mortise right here and the tenon. A tenon with a through mortise. What would I use that for, right? Well, this right here is going to be the stretcher between the two legs. Let me pan you guys down here. These are the two legs for our garden bench, and we're going to have a mortise right here, and this tenon will come through. Then we'll have a wedge tusk that goes through this tenon right here that will go through like that and tighten it up. So here we go. All right guys, so the first thing we need to do is establish how far in our shoulder is, which is going to be 5 inches. We'll get our old trusty tape measure out here. Pencil. Put a little mark at 5 inches. We're going to do that on both sides here. Let's turn this over. Same thing over here. Just to try to make sure that everything stays nice and straight and perfect. All right, so here we're going to come in 1 inch from the end, put a mark, and then we'll go up to 3 inches, put our mark, I don't like this so much because the shadow kind of messes with me. So you can put your pencil on your mark and then slide your square up to your pencil. I need to get more lighting in here because that is no fun having a shadow over here on that side. All right, so we take our marking gauge here. This is laying out where the mortise will be going through this. All right. We'll take a little pencil here and mark that so it makes it a little easier to see. All right, this right here. All of that will be taken out. That'll be our mortise going through. We don't necessarily need to do it on this other side because we're just going to cut straight through. But what we do need to do is lay out where this right here will be taken out. Okay, so now what I want to do is get this set at 1 inch. We'll mark it for the shoulders. And then of course you want to, if you're going to be sawing this by hand, you're going to want to mark that with a pencil so you can see it better. like that right there. We'll flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, so the reason we're not cutting these out for the shoulder yet is because we're using the chain mortiser over here to cut this mortise out right here, and we want to do that first. Cut out the mortise, because with the chain mortiser you can get quite a bit of chip out or tear out with this red oak, and we don't really want that. So we're going to mortise all the way through this 5 inches. Then we'll come back and we'll cut out for the shoulders of our tenon. So here we go. All right, so as you guys will notice, I put another stretcher for the second one I'm going to build. I'm going to build 2 of these, and basically 2 bases the same. The slabs on them won't be the same. But anyways, I put 2 of these side by side. And the reason is this chain mortiser is actually made for larger beams. It's not made necessarily for 2-inch wide stuff. So it's a little easier to set the machine up and have a little bit of room to move it if you stack, you know, 2 boards together like this. So basically all I'm doing is just accommodating for some of the limitations of this machine. So let's get this thing set up and get to rolling. Alright guys, so as you can see, you can basically what I do is I line up. This was the one I really think that matters. So I line it up, that 5.5 mark right there, with this line right there. This one right here will actually cut over to the 0, and so that's just going to cut out a little bit more than what I need it to, but I want it to be to the inside that it's cutting that extra out and not to the outside. So that's why I'm setting it up that way. So here we go. Check it out, that is awesome. I love this machine. Alright guys, so now we got one of our tendons cut with the through mortise on it. Now what I got to do is cut one on the other end down there, and then I'm going to have to make some tusk. I'm going to have to find me either some cherry or some black cherry or some I might be able to find some walnut that I could make some tusk out of to put this thing together with. And then we will, once we get that done, we're going to have to cut our mortises in that front leg that you guys probably can't see. We're going to have to cut our mortises in this front leg here. Pretty sure that's where I want it to be because I want it to be seen. We could put it in here, but if you put it right there, of course you got the slab up here that's going to be hiding the tusk and everything, so it doesn't really allow it to really be a part of the artistic design of it. And it also up here is not going to provide that rigidity that we're wanting. We're going to have a lot of rigidity from putting the back on here. When you connect the backrest piece on there, that's going to give it a lot of bracing against racking. But we want to put it on the front leg here, right around in this area, I believe. That way it can kind of be out there and be seen. You'll see it from the front, and it'll just give you a nice cool looking design aspect of it. So that's what I'm aiming for with this, guys. And I just hope that it's going to really make jaws drop whenever, and no, I'm not talking about Journey Along with Shannon either. We don't want her to drop. She's supposed to be clogging at the meetup, or at least that's what Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show says. But anyways, you never know about what he says. He comes up with some stuff sometimes that are a little questionable, but it's funny, okay? His channel is really fun. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing my Robertson Bellyacres t-shirt. Go check out their YouTube channel. Those guys are really awesome. Rusty and Rachel over there. I enjoy the content that they put out there. It's just really, really awesome. But hopefully you guys enjoy this, and we'll be back hopefully here pretty soon with another video on this live edge park bench or garden bench, whatever you want to call it, build. So guys, make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.